Okay, hey, we are the Bakersfield Band. My name is Davey Allard. They call me the godfather of this thing. So, to my left here is Mr. Ben Brown. This is Mr. Mike Morrison. He's our pedal steel player. Ben's our drummer. Clark's our guitar player. And we got Mr. Steve Jenks. He's our bass player. And missing in action is our keyboard player, Mr. Gary Winka. He went back to the hotel with his family. So.
No, he's drinking beer off behind the jail somewhere.
Well, that could be.
No, he's in the jail somewhere.
That could be.
So, the name of your band is the Bakersfield Boys? Or
The Bakersfield Band.
How
Yep.
did you come to that name if you're from a foreign country?
Well,
Colorado's a foreign country.
yeah, well, it is, yeah.
So Bakersfield, yes.
Well, the country music that came out of here from the 40s through the 60s, 70s was pretty famous. It was it's kind of stood alone and apart from the Nashville scene. It kind of came up through the honky tonks as opposed to the gospel and all the churches and all the stuff that Nashville did. And it just kind of grabbed my attention, and I thought we'd kind of get that kind of sound, you know. And of course, we couldn't think of a name, so we just named it the Bakersfield Band. And went after it that way. Well, we just loved Merle Haggard, Buck Owens, all the greats that came before that made that possible. You know, you had Gene Moles, you had Tommy Collins, Fuzzy Owen, you had all the people that built this whole sound, and it's quite the history. And I kind of got sucked into it, I guess.
When did you found, or when was your band founded?
We've been together almost 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah,
Okay, so
almost
you're
6
pretty
years.
new, basically.
Yeah, well,
It's not 60, it's only
six years. Yeah.
So, do you play national? Do you play, throughout Colorado? Where's your
Actually, we just play locally in Colorado. We're not a national band at all.
We do have a web page.
We do have a web page.
Okay,
We have a
that's
web page. That's www.thebakersfieldband.com. Did I get enough W's in there? And,
We play
Yeah.
what they call the front range, which is
So, is that the first time that you're in Bakersfield?
yes.
it was our first
Oh,
time.
that's pretty cool. isn't it?
Clark's been in Bakersfield before, but that's out of the rest of us. That's it. You know, we've never even been to Bakersfield really.
How do you like it?
So far, so good. This is a cool event.
This is a really cool event.
We're having a lot of fun doing this.
It is a great event.
You know,
It is, yes, indeed.
yeah.
So, did you already play here?
Yeah, we already played.
Finished right behind you.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
Not too long ago.
So, how long will you stay here in Bakersfield?
Well, we came last night. We almost didn't make it, but we did.
Yeah.
And
Fog in San Francisco.
fog in San Francisco.
So,
yeah.
you didn't take the train? Next time, take the train.
Yeah.
Oh, from San
Next time,
Francisco.
take the train.
No, from
Colorado.
Denver.
Yeah, yeah.
All the, way.
train.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
train.
Well, one of our gigs was in front of the Union Station in Denver, so I guess that's all
Yeah,
right, you know,
exactly.
No, we're leaving tomorrow.
You leave
tomorrow
tomorrow.
morning.
So you do some sightseeing in Bakersfield tomorrow at least?
Won't get much done. Mikey leaves at 5:30 in the morning, so he's not going to get much done then. You know?
We went to the Crystal Palace this morning.
I was just asking about the
photographs
Crystal
taken.
Palace,
Yeah,
and I think there's also a bar that I may know about a little bit where what is there's Buck Owens and Merle Haggard,
Yeah.
and where he played when he was young, and
Well, of course, Merle and Buck both played all over town. Most of those places are not here anymore, or at least not in business. There's Trout's, and is still here.
right, that's the bar I was referring to.
And
yes.
that's been here a long time. That's one of the old honky tonks that's been around. Of course, there's the Crystal Palace,
Right.
which we just talked. That was Buck's place. We were out there this morning for a photo shoot. Actually, yeah. We did it.
We were on the street.
we did
under
it-
the sign, in between traffic and stuff. We were going out there.
We
We
did.
yeah, go ahead.
We did a picture like the Beatles, you know, walking across the street
yeah.
under the Bakersfield sign, you
Under
know.
the Bakersfield.
And
You had your shoes
I
off.
had my shoes off like Paul did, you know.
Very cool. So anything you want to tell as the band of Bakersfield to the people of Bakersfield?
Thanks for having us.
So you're coming back?
Thanks for having us. Well, it'd be nice if we could come back.
Do you invite them back?
Of course.
Good.
There you go.
Bakersfield Band.
Yeah,
The best stories to come out of the first year of the Bakersfield Rock Country.
there you go. It's the first year, and hopefully there's
Say
many
your,
more.
So your website again for the camera.
Okay, it's www.thebakersfieldband.com. don't leave out the because you'll end up somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Okay,
Somewhere
that
else, yeah.
sounds very
I would like to
promising.
say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Take
we-
the
we
microphone.
do
No, you
play-
have to take the microphone. That's
We do
okay.
play a lot of festivals and in Colorado.
Yeah.
For a first-time festival, this is amazing. This is one of the best, well-run, put-together, organized, large-scale festivals, and the turnout is fantastic. I mean, it's just amazing to see the crowds that are here, and I think Bakersfield should be very proud of it. And I think it's going to be a big hit and something that people talk about for years and years. And
Yeah, you know, seeing the setting in the middle of a museum with buildings from the early
Yeah.
1900s is kind of amazing.
it's very impressive. There's so much to do, a lot to see. I mean, we're really impressed. It's high, very well put together.
Anybody else want to say something good?
Something good.
I heard a gal had mentioned that one of you is a cancer survivor and a
Yeah, actually 2 of us are.
two of you.
I had esophageal cancer and had 16% survival rate. Ended up in a coma for 3 weeks in the hospital for a couple months. I wasn't supposed to make it through any of that, but here I am 4 years later, and
that's pretty cool.
and my buddy Clark here had prostate cancer
Wow.
too, and we're both survivors of that. So
Excellent.
6 years later.
6 years later, yeah.
Now you are in Bakersfield. Yeah. How much worse can it get?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lovely setting.
This
It's
is fun
really
for us.
pretty.
Yeah, this is
Thank
awesome.
you very much, gentlemen. I truly appreciate it.
We appreciate being here.